Hecate is the anima mundi, the soul of the world. As such, your soul is connected to the universal soul, the collective consciousness that unites us all as Hecate's children of the dark moon. This meditation is intended for those who need to enter her cave, to face and befriend, to conquer and integrate their own darkness. Repeat after me. Ex animo, concordia cum veritate. Pita subventum ut intra spelunca. Now let's prepare ourselves to journey together by closing our eyes and taking 3 deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. As you continue breathing, I want you to envision that every time you inhale, a soft blue mist enters your body. As you breathe in again and again, more blue mist enters your body. You can imagine it spreading throughout you on the inside, moving through your veins, spreading across your chest, flowing to all your organs. As you continue to breathe in and out, eventually you are filled with this light blue mist from head to toe, from your brain to the muscles in your feet. While the blue mist spreads every time you exhale, imagine breathing out a grayish smoke. This gray smoke contains any worries you have, any stress that you feel, any negative emotions. Breathe in blue mist and out gray smoke. Breathe in, breathe out. You release any negativity, any tension, any anxiety, any worry, and you let go. You let go. You let go. Breathe in, blue mist. Breathe out, gray smoke. Breathe in, peace. Breathe out, worry. Breathe in, calm. Breathe out, tension. As you continue breathing at your normal pace, you can feel yourself relaxing deeper and deeper and deeper with each breath. Letting go now, letting go, letting go. Deeper and deeper and deeper. You find yourself on a dirt path in a forest. Look around you. The trees are dense. The path appears well worn. The trees are majestic redwoods, reaching high into the sky, their leaves making a canopy overhead. The bright light of a full moon pokes through the leaves, so bright that it almost looks like daytime. You can hear the scurrying of forest animals. You feel a soft breeze on your skin. The temperature is exactly the way you like it. You feel comfortable, unafraid, confident. You know this place. You can feel that in your bones. You have the keen sense that you have been here before, many times. This place, this forest bathed in moonlight, is a liminal place, a place in between realms. It is the gateway between this plane and another. As you begin walking the path beneath your feet, you feel drawn towards something up ahead that you cannot see. The pull is so strong, it feels like the current of an ocean wave, drawing you deeper and deeper and deeper into this forest that you know so well. When you get a little farther, you see ravens perched in the branches overhead. You get the distinct sense that they are here to protect you, these corvid friends. As you continue forward, one of these ravens flies from its branch and lands directly on the path in front of you. You stop. As you inspect the bird, you see a glint of something in its beak. As you approach, the raven does not fly away. As you get closer and closer, so close that you can almost reach out and touch the raven, it drops what it was clutching in its beak on the ground before you. It is a key, a shiny silver key, not much bigger than a regular house key. The raven remains on the path, as if urging you on. You bend down and pick up this key with your left hand, and only once you've picked it up does the raven hop off the path, so you can continue forward. You come to a fork in the path. As you approach, you hear the distant barking of hounds deep in the forest. Though imposing, you are unafraid. You sense that the call of the hounds is specifically for you, so you choose the path where the barking of the hounds seems to be coming from the most. As you keep walking down the path, you notice that the forest is no longer as bright as it was. You are much deeper in the woods now, and although moonlight still illuminates your path, the forest around you is darker and harder to see. Up ahead, you see a shimmering light that looks like fire glow. Up ahead, around a bend in the path, your heart starts to beat faster, not with fear, but with anticipation. You are beginning to realize why you have come here, and you know this is the right time for you. The right time, the right place, the right path, the right opportunity awaits. You are sure of it. As you come around the bend, the firelight becomes brighter. You approach two women standing just off the path, one on the left, one on the right. They are both holding lanterns in their right hand, and in each lantern is a burning flame. As you approach them, they smile at you. The woman on the left is wearing a hooded, velvet, deep blue cloak, clasped at the throat by a round metal strophalos. You turn to face her and kneel, head bowed in reverence, because you know who she is, the maiden. When you look up, she places a hand gently on your head. She is the most beautiful, enchanting woman you have ever seen. She gently brushes your hair away from your face. You feel incredibly loved and happy. She holds out her hand to you, and you take it and rise to your feet. Then the maiden turns from you and walks into the dark night of the forest. You now turn to your right, to the other woman with a lantern on the other side of the path. She is wearing a similar hooded cloak, a deep, rich red velvet, clasped at the neck with a golden key that looks exactly like the key the raven gave you. As before, you kneel and bow your head. She places her hand on your right shoulder, and you look up. This woman is older than the maiden. though she looks similar, you know that she is the mother, come to bolster your confidence. She too is indescribably beautiful. She smiles at you, and you are overwhelmed with a feeling of being cared for and nurtured, protected and safe. The mother takes your hand, and you rise. She turns from you and walks into the dark night of the forest. You continue your path forward through the woods. It is quiet now, save the rustling of the leaves in their branches. The call of the hounds is faded. The cawing of the ravens has quieted. All the animal creatures have returned to their sleeping places. Now, in this place, on this path, in this forest, there is only you. You come to a place on the path where there is a three-way crossroad. Your journey here is almost at your destination. This place you have been headed all along. At the crossroads, you choose to go forward, always forward. That is the direction of your life. That is the direction of your growth. That is the direction of your evolution. That is the direction of your power. Forward, always forward. The path dead ends in front of a large wooden door built into the side of a great mountain. So great you cannot even see its peak. The mountains rise up, up, up into the redwoods. There's a singular torch burning above the doorway. You take the torch down from its iron sconce. You take your key that the raven gave you and insert it into the lock in the door, and you turn the key. Once inside, you take a moment to gather your thoughts and your fortitude. You know in your heart that the path has always been leading to this place, this cave hidden deep within you, and you know that you are ready now to face this darkness. You know that light cannot exist without it, this darkness and light being part of the duality of nature. The darkness in you makes the light in you possible. We are all, every one of us, made up of these two factions. As you descend down the cave path, you can sense the great crone, your dark mother, Hecate herself. She has been waiting for you in this cave until you were ready. You are ready now. You know it. Hecate knows it. And the two of you are about to meet at last. You are not afraid. You are deeply moved and amazed at how much you can feel her presence surround you like a mist, drawing you in, drawing you closer to her. There is great power here, you know. Your soul knows this place just as you do, having been here many times before. Though you may not be able to remember, your soul remembers. When you reach the bottom of the long passageway that you've been walking down, it opens to a circular cavern, torchlight all around. You place your own torch that you've been carrying in an empty sconce by the entrance. You know that Hecate is near. You can almost feel an electrical current, a high vibration here in the cave. As you look around the cavern, you see that there are keys painted on the walls, large and small, unusual and ordinary, colored and black and white, thousands of keys. In the middle of the cavern, there are two wooden chairs. The chairs are made of a heavy oak, a deep cherry red, carved with ornate symbols. the symbols of Hecate, the symbols of astrology, the symbols of religion older than time itself. You cross the floor and sit in one of the chairs, the one meant for you. As you wait with anticipation, a calm washes over you like a wave. You watch the flames dance around the space, casting shadows on the walls. Looking at the paintings, it is mesmerizing. From a hallway carved in one of the walls, a hallway you had not noticed before, comes the sound of heavy panting of dogs. Two large, black as night hounds approach you from the passageway. They cross the floor of the cavern and they lay down at your feet. And in the next moment, Hecate appears. She is an old crone, yes, but still beautiful. She wears a cloak like the other women you encountered on the path, but hers is hoodless and black. She seems to move without placing feet on the ground, almost gliding toward you. A soft golden light surrounds her. You rise from your wooden chair. Hecate reaches you at last, and she envelops you in the most loving, warmest embrace you have ever felt in your life. You both sit facing each other in this sacred place. She knows why you have come. She knows that you have suffered, that you are suffering still. It is she who has called you to this place, inviting you to embrace your own darkness, to know that it is a part of your power. You gaze into Hecate's deep blue eyes, so deep they almost appear black. She is Hecate as crone, brought forth to gift you with wisdom and insight into your own soul. She is creatrix of all, the anima mundi, the soul of the world. Take time now in this sacred place to listen as Hecate speaks. Absorb every word. Listen as you have never listened before. Hecate has imparted the gift of her wisdom to you. In doing so, she has entered your heart. As she rises to leave you, you offer her your most sincere gratitude. She hugs you again, and you don't want to let go, but you know that you must. You have what you need now. You watch Hecate walk back toward the passageway, her hounds trailing behind her. You watch her until you can no longer see her. All of the flames of the torches along the wall suddenly extinguish all at once, leaving only the torch by the entryway that you came in with. You walk to the entrance, you pick up your torch, and you head back up the incline to the doorway. When you get back to the door, it is open. You walk across the threshold, and you lock the door behind you with your key that the raven gave you. It is daybreak now, and as you follow the path through the woods, it continues to get brighter. You contemplate what Hecate has told you as you walk. Now you have the information you need. Now you understand why the darkness is necessary. Now you know how to use it as part of your inherent power. Hecate has given you a great gift, and Hecate has placed a piece of herself in your heart. As you let the knowledge of these things sink into your soul, you find that you have followed the forest path all the way home to your home in this life, in this place, in this time, in this realm. As you gently return to your body in the present, you whisper, "Thank you, Hecate. Thank you, my dark mother."